Well, we've been sitting here trying to figure
So
out
hold
what was
on,
wrong.
I don't think we're up yet. Give it a
Captain Turbo
second.
here.
Give it a second. There it goes. There it goes. There, it sent me a notification. Hey guys, I see I'm here on the screen, so I can put that away and talk to you.
Cool.
And know that you are looking at me, and he's looking at you, and we're just all looking at each other.
Yeah, can we hear one another?
That's the next question. Can you hear us now?
They see us.
Hey, Nicole.
How's it going, everybody? Nicole, Colin,
What's going on, Colin?
Cliff. First of all, we can't skip our Patreon. Trace Marsh, he helps us out and gives in towards the channel. So we want to give a special shout out to him.
Grace, thanks.
Grace,
Thank you for the response. Glad you're here. Appreciate you coming in.
Awesome. Who else is in here? My phone's not working. Computer's working, phone's not working.
Oh, it's just Grace, Colin,
Colin,
Fox,
Nicole, Cliff.
Oh yeah, Cliff. I always say Fox it. That's about it. That's all I've seen.
All right.
I skimmed it real quick.
Glad everybody's here.
Yeah, guys.
We're doing great. How are y'all doing?
All right. So we were talking to the screen earlier, and y'all weren't even here.
Yep.
So we are at Mav's cabin. I guess that was a practice run. So we are at Mav's cabin out in the middle of nowhere trying to do this live for y'all. So I hope it works out. If you have any problems with the whole connection, let us know. But Trav and I have been busy, especially with this quarantine. He's been separate from me, and I've been separate from him. We haven't really been getting out, but we wanted to catch up with you guys, especially with me. I mean, my beard's way longer than the last time y'all even seen it, so you know it's been a while.
That's for sure.
Out here in the woods. Sorry, guys. I do apologize. Travis always on me about it.
I did message you, Cliff, and it was not Waldo, but we should rename Mav's. Mav's new nickname is Waldo because he's just as elusive as Waldo.
Okay, well, as long as everybody gets on the same page and stop calling me Pickle Rick, Chicken Farmer Rick, Mav, and all the other names that I get called, because everybody gets confused. We're not trying to confuse people.
Definitely beating you, man. And I took 2 inches off. Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that. I'm still going.
I think I win.
Trav does win. He has the long hair. Mine's is really curly, so it looks really, really short. But it is long. But it's not as long as Travis.
Mav grows his beard faster than I do. There it is.
Blake. Hey.
You make it back home safe, I take it.
Blake came out today. Big surprise.
Yeah, it was awesome. It's awesome that y'all came out. We got to meet his boy. So polite. Yeah. I'm telling you. Blake's kid is super polite. Yeah.
And I'm only 27. Like, it made me feel really old. Yes, sir. No, sir.
It was awesome.
My kid doesn't even do that.
It's great to see that. Yeah, well, we tweeted it out. Instagram. We did Instagram and we did Facebook. So if you don't have us on those, I've been sending out on any of those anytime we have any kind of update or just so everybody's not out of the loop on what we got going on. There was a couple tag videos that we got tagged in that we didn't get to, and mainly that's been because our editing computer, well, it's Mav hadn't been hitting it. He could have been hitting it on the laptop.
I could be on it a lot more than what I was, but I did have difficulties. But it's really my fault. Yeah. So, but I take the blame.
Anywho, I know that he can't get to a lot of the editing because his computer's been down. We got children. Y'all go back.
Cyrus's birthday.
Go back to the house.
So we had a birthday party, and we're trying to do the live out here in the woods. So they're all out here camping and everything. We sent them off. We're like, y'all go play manhunt. But they wanted to see what was going on because they're really big into trail trash.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, everybody just about has kids.
Everybody's got kids, that's for sure.
It's definitely life.
We're busy.
All right, let's see. Read the comments.
Okay, yeah, let me grab my book real quick.
Yeah, Trav's got a list.
All right, so go on, Aspen. Go on. Everybody wants to come play and hang out.
It's trail trash. Everybody loves trail trash.
Yeah, right. So we got tagged in a few videos. One. Let me find the list. I get past all my. Okay, we got tagged in a few videos. I forget who tagged us because I forgot to write that down. I'm trying to remember. Hold on.
Hike with Mike.
Hike with Mike. He tagged us in one about some our the songs that we thought made up the 90s, and because we were having issues with our editing, I had put those songs below my choices. I put them below in the comments. So if y'all want to know what those are, you can find them there. And we got asked why we started bushcrafting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, why we started bushcrafting, and pretty much Mav got me into it. So Mav can kick that one off. You want to take that?
I mean, that was kind of short from you, but I kind of really have, me and Travis both really love the outdoors. We've always been camping, especially going up to like Blairsville and stuff in Georgia. Our father loved that. So we used to go up there all the time. But when I started working at Bass Pro, I ended up getting a 40% discount on some stuff. And I was like, hey, I got a 3-day weekend. I'm going to go camping. So I spent my biggest paycheck that I had gotten with the bonus of Christmas and everything. And I went up north and I had the worst night ever, but I slept great in the truck. So when I came back down, I made it a thing that every time I got 3 days, I would go, even if it was, I only literally drove up there for 8 hours, sat in the truck, stayed there the night, and then drove back the next day because I had to work. That's just how it is. Kids must have just unplugged the
battery.
The battery. Great to the thing. Well, hold on. The battery needs to be plugged up. Give me 1 second.
The cord, they must have unplugged the cord somewhere.
They tripped on it. It's on the back side. It's not put up. Because we only have 32. All right, we only threw 30%, 33%. Yeah. Well, we got enough.
My buddy Dakota is going to help me out. He's here.
Anyways, let me get back to that. I was worried because we got low battery. Anyways, we got plenty of time. What was I saying? Anyways, I would take that time and go up there. And I just kind of ended up doing it by myself. And I did it for like 3 years. And Travis one time was talking to me about it. And I was like, you know, why don't we just go? So then within a year later, we ended up finally getting able to make a trip because it's kind of hard when you have kids and everything. Oh no. Oh God.
On and off.
Anyways, it's hard to make trips, and especially when you have kids. And finally, this, last year, 2019, we got to go. I think we did it 3 times.
Yeah.
Once with my dad, and the other 2 times were just me and Travis. And Dad came up for like a day or 2 the last time, which was nice.
It was a fun trip. We hadn't been around him for a few years.
He just drove up separately, and it was cool, but he didn't stay long. But really, in actuality, my biggest thing was I've always looked at YouTube videos and just really been into like Survivor, the show, and I thought it was so cool to go out there and just like actually, stay and try to survive with little bit of things you had. So I thought that was cool. But actually going out and doing it is the neatest thing ever. And when I brought Travis along, I was like, whoa. This is even better because I get to experience with someone. And not only that, he brings a lot more stuff than I do, like on his belt. So like when we're just standing there and I'll lose my light, he goes, oh, I got it. And he just shines his light. Or if you lose his light, he's got a second light and he just shines it. So bringing Travis is like bringing a Swiss Army tool. Everywhere I go on the trail, we got it.
Yeah, I like to stay prepared.
I want to bring this up because Travis kind of shoved it off, but he's actually the one that got me into picking up trash. I used to just throw the trash in the back of my truck, and sometimes it would fly out. I'm calling that out. I was very bad about it. So therefore, Travis has actually changed me up where I'm a lot cleaner with my truck, for one. But wherever I go, I'm always picking up trash. So Travis got me into cleaning up trash, and I got him into going on the trail.
Yeah, so it's like a 50-50.
Trail trash is literally, it's both of us. Can't be one of us. It's both of us.
Yeah.
So
that's for sure. But yeah, I got into it after that. He took me on that trip, and I was hooked. And I was a prepper before that, so I was already.
Yeah, that's why I was saying he always has stuff.
Having gear,
he has
and
it
redundancy,
always.
And I believe that one is none, and two is one. So on and so
better
forth.
to have it than not to have it.
Yeah. So where he left off on the Swiss Army knife comment, that's where I have to like talk myself into not bringing as much. It's really hard for me sometimes.
Well, not necessarily. It's like the first time,
First time we went,
first time he took a lot, and
78 pounds of gear.
He realized a lot of what I was talking about on how I'm primitive and he's more gear-like. We're two different type of people. We're very bonding. It's very weird how we do this. But Trav brought, I think he was like, I don't know, good like 100 yards away from me, and I hear, God damn it, because he brought all of his trash or all of his gear, and he realized less gear is sometimes better. But I've gotten him into where he doesn't have to bring all that prepping and all that stuff. Yeah. So the bushcraft thing is really where it's come to less stuff.
Yep.
So he's gotten into where he started doing leather because of it. Honestly, if I would have never told you to bring all your stuff, I don't think you would have gotten to leather.
Nope. Or
you would have gotten to any other crafty things that we do. So sometimes he's prepared because he has kids or he has a kid and his wife and all that. But like when we go out and we do our bushcraft stuff, it's fun just to be able to be like rely on what you have. So what is
best of both worlds?
Pretty much what's got us into it is knowing that we can go out and craft or live or do whatever we want with nothing. But who are we kidding? We're going to be prepared. So we got stuff.
Yeah.
If you're not prepared, you're pretty much, I don't want to say bad words, but you're stupid.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can have it, but you don't have to use it.
Exactly.
When
it comes down to it and he needs it, he's got it. And it's the same thing with me. I got tons of stuff that, I don't even touch. But if I really needed it, I got it. So, but like really, I got Travis into the whole bushcraft and everything because it's just a neater little thing. Like I said with the Survivor, you're good to go out and you're living off a little bit of stuff. Like Travis doesn't really eat bugs, but I'll eat the bugs. So like we're just a little different on that.
I'll eat bugs if I have to.
No, so look, you didn't want to eat that bug, but anyways, he brings his food out. So I rely on Travis to bring food out.
Yeah.
Pretty much how it goes.
Yeah. Oh, and Blake, I wish you could have stayed too, man. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've already got our friend Dakota and his wife and his kids are staying here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cyrus's birthday tonight.
Yeah,
He's
it was
5.
my son's 5th birthday, so everybody's having a big old camping trip, hanging out. Yeah, that would have been awesome if you could stay. I'm glad that your son liked the patches and everything and got some use out of those shells that Mav had sitting around here. Michael Mike, it's great to see you in here too as well.
What's going on, man?
2nd Star Survival. Awesome to see you too. Who else did we miss?
Yeah, I was
Mav's
rambling. I missed you
though.
guys. I've been away for a long time.
That's what happens when you're away, man. This stuff. Be ready today. Great to see you too, man. Haven't seen you in a while. All right.
So, yeah, but if it wasn't for Travis, I don't think I would ever really keep going out as much as I did because I started getting kind of tired of it, really. Because you go out in the woods by yourself, it plays a social toll on you, And being out here, it does that too.
We're social.
Secluded,
We're social beings.
Yeah, but yeah, you get a little sad, You're like, man, I'm hiking down this trail by myself.
Right.
So it's nice to have him. Me and him have a lot of fun times.
The other tag that we had was for why we started our YouTube, and basically that
how I just ended that was perfect because that's
why I wanted to pick up from there.
Yeah, because really,
we started picking up the trash on that one trip, and after that I was like, man, it's crazy. It's out in the middle of nowhere, and it's just like if a tree falls in the middle of the woods, who's there to tell you that the tree fell? You know, so we had to be trail trash and let you guys know, and where the trash is and where to pick it up. It's everywhere.
Yeah, the funny thing about it is I made fun of Travis for the first couple times that we did it. I cracked on him hard.
I felt good. So
where he was like, I don't care. Leave me alone. I'm gonna do my thing. And I filmed him. Look at him over there. He's picking up the big old bag of trash. The guy took over there and just doing stupid stuff and ended up, that's how we started doing YouTube. I was recording him, making fun of him, calling him Ranger Trav, cleaning up woods. And it just, our family really loved it. And Trav one day was like, man, what would be really cool is if we got on YouTube. And he already knew that I kind of would love to be on YouTube.
He's been talking about it for years.
Yeah, I've always wanted to have an idea. And I think what it was is the best time was just to let it happen on its own. And that's really pretty much how we came to YouTube, is it happened on its own. We just, I was hiking by myself, brought Travis along. He was like, you're going to pick up this trash or we're not going to go. And
hey, Quebec Homestead.
I started, hey, girl. And I started picking up the trash with him and recording it. And I just really wanted to, I like editing. I've always edited. So, like, that was another thing, too, is I went to high school. When I was in high school, I did a little bit of editing for the show or whatever they do, the news in the morning. I did the editing for that. And from there on in, I did a little bit of videos. But really, in actuality, Travis, I would have to give it to him. He's been the reason why we have this channel. He's been the main supporter for this channel. He's been on it every day. I'm sure you guys love him deeply. I know you love him too. Travis, don't touch things. I'm sure you love me too, but like he's the guy behind it all. He does it all. I'm just the guy for the technical stuff. Okay. So you got to give it to him.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
I love him so much for the fact that he puts up with me, because it is difficult to get me to
he's pain in the butt sometimes
to do anything.
You have to motivate him sometimes. Pain in the butt.
So really, actually, I just want to give it up to Travis. Travis is
26-year-old.
Travis is the main reason, but it did just gradually come out of nowhere. It just happened, and that's the best way for things to come, is just it happening. It's just coming out of nowhere. You wouldn't expect it at all.
Yep. I'm glad it happened though, for sure.
Yeah, me too. It's changed my life a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Read these comments. Go up a little bit. I don't know if I missed some because I was rambling again.
Let's see.
Love the shirt.
Yeah, glad. How many people got their shirts? I think Colin got his shirt.
If anybody's got them, let us know.
I know Blake got his today.
Ranger Trav.
Mike got his shirt.
£6 gas mask bag. Oh, with stuff. Oh, I thought it was a mask itself. Dang. Carry that on your face. £6.
Oh, using just the bag to carry your stuff. That's actually cool. I mean, I have a small bag, I have a big bag, I have a medium bag. I have so many bags, it's insane.
Yeah.
But I just like carrying my overly, it's honestly too big. The 115 liter I have, it's insanely too big. I only use probably about 55 liters of it, and that's with everything. And then the other bag I carry is my electronics bag. If it wasn't for that, that's literally all I would have.
Yeah. The thing of it is that it's a learning curve, is what I was basically
figuring out what you need.
It was like, because like his first time going, it was my first time going. You know what I went with was a little tiny 6x3 tarp and a hammock,
18-liter pack,
and I had
stuffed to the gills.
And I ended up getting a little tiny camel pack, and I ended up getting soaked. Okay, so then I upgraded. Well, Travis came out prepared, and he realized less is sometimes better because just the weight. Yeah, and because he didn't realize how far we were actually hiking, and I didn't use a quarter of the stuff. Because like we were saying, Mav's really difficult on getting answers or any kind of mean to do anything. So him asking, oh, how far is it? I'm like, oh, it's only like half a mile. It actually ended up being a mile and a half. So a mile and a half there and a mile and a half back. And the man has literally been carrying what we just said. What was it? 70. It was 78 pounds. 78 pounds. What I took out. That's a lot. That's a lot. And he's very skinny. Yeah. But I mean, he did it. He did it. But I had to take breaks. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like chugging. But my thing of it is like he learned, oh, I can send this down. And not only that, he didn't have a lot of like camping. You had a lot of like military and cool things. Military. You had things that you could put in your car and go and live out for your family. I was set that like if He can live out there
it
for
hit
3
tomorrow,
months.
I would be good.
3 months.
3 months with my wife and my 5-year-old.
And that was
that was the way I carried all my gear everywhere.
Yeah.
Didn't matter if I was going for 1 night or 2 weeks. I carried it that way because you just like the coronavirus thing, man. Everybody freaked out.
And that a year ago he was carrying that. So like, I mean, at least he still has it, but still, like, you never know when something's gonna happen.
Yep.
But like,
good to stay prepared. But it's good to know the knowledge on how to do everything without it too.
Yeah.
Make cordage with tree bark and or what plants are good in your area, because Florida's a whole nother animal whenever it comes to edibles. I don't know if any of you guys have looked into it.
Very hard.
There's a lot of stuff to eat out here, but there's a process for everything.
Yeah,
and if you don't miss it, it can kill you.
It's also illegal to eat swamp cabbage.
Yeah.
So we can't even do that.
The stuff that is edible, you can't
it's
eat.
the one thing that's like delicious out there in Florida, and you can't even eat it.
Says buffering.
But you never need to overload yourself. But it's always good to be prepared and know where it's at. Like, make sure you can get it in it quick. Walmart should be closed instead of the beaches and the rivers. Yes,
I agree. We can get anything we need to survive out in nature. Especially if you've been planting, like everyone should have been. And if you haven't, we should start now.
It's just ridiculous how they let so many people in there, but yet you can't go on the beach.
Yeah, I don't understand how you can shut off nature or tell someone that they can't do a campfire. I think that's crazy, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, it's a little blurry.
You have to be able to cook,
laptop camera. Yeah, you have to be able to cook. You have to be able to survive. But I mean, the thing of it is, that's just ridiculous that they can shut that down, but leave a closed-in area that people are touching things. You gonna go wipe down all them salad dressings? I ain't gonna go shake all the salad dressings to make sure that they're all not like level. So I darn sure ain't gonna go clean them all. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, we're if you weren't here for the beginning of the video, we're out at Mav's homestead. Yep. And we're out in the middle of the woods. We're using a cell phone hotspot.
And
there's an echo in here, I think.
2 batteries. Yeah, it's gonna be echoey because of tin and stuff. You're just talking about me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're good. I was just messing with you. Yeah, I'm glad you get to get out and camp, Mike. I know you've been having like cabin fever all stuck up. And I look forward to, if you haven't checked out Hike with Mike's channel, you really need to check it out. Mm-hmm. He does the smartest thing. It is the Mellow Minute. I look forward to that Mellow Minute every day, man. Yeah, it's awesome. Cool. It's just some SMR, beautiful nature.
The rabbit one was pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the rabbit.
Yeah, because that was like really close too. Super close.
If he sees nature, he's gonna show it to you, man. It's awesome.
And he's always out there, man. I like his voice too.
Drake,
how
nice.
calm it is and soft. It is even if he was talking in that Mellow Minute, it would be a very Mellow Minute, because sometimes he doesn't talk. It's very quiet, and then sometimes I've heard him move with a little bit more noise.
Mellow Minute's where it's at.
Yeah, Colin, Mellow Minute. Yeah,
gotta check it out. Hike with Mike. He's in the chat, man. Yep. I really wish. I hate that they took that feature on. I understand why they had to take it off, because people were just clicking and subscribing to people and not really checking out their stuff.
What they do?
It makes you want to look for it. Now you have to, like here in the chat, you go up next to somebody's name. You used to be able to click on their name,
the little dots,
and you could open up their channel in the middle of the chat, check out their channel, select some videos you wanted to watch for later and put them in your list, and then like it or whatever, subscribe, do your thing, and then keep going on with the chat. Well, they took it out where you can't do that anymore. And I've been in a couple lives where they'd have someone that would come and not ask anybody to do that. That's a lot of work. But one person had chose to go in and pick each person's account. They would go to each person's name, search them, get the tab, and drop the tab in the link or in the chat so that everybody could find that person, every person as they come in the chat. It's a lot to do, but I really wish they didn't take that feature down. It made it a lot easier. I forget what I was saying before.
Sorry, I was seeing, because there's new people. I was just seeing who was going on. There's a lot of new names.
Hey, Bobby Joe.
I have not seen. So how
It's
the
because you've
new
been
guys
under a rock.
Yeah, that I don't know the names of. I apologize. Drake's. Nice to meet you, guy. Bobby Joe. Hold on, there was another one. What was the other one? Start with a C.
Drake's Daggum Nose. Bobby Joe.
No, start with a C. Start with a C.
Carolyn Kennedy.
Carolyn.
Hey, Carolyn.
Carolyn. I've never seen.
Can't
that
believe
name.
I missed you. Over at Gardner, yeah, he's a new friend.
Oh, how's it?
He's got a good little channel too. I watched a video where he made a teepee for his kids, but he used growing plants and out of pots and made the actual teepee structure. It was cool. Hope everybody's doing good tonight.
An hour and a half or less from you guys. Yes, Hike with Mike, definitely, especially when all this whole thing lets up. We can actually go back and do some river stuff because it's still kind of. I mean, they opened up 47 right down from us, but they don't let more than a couple cars in there. Yeah. Like once it's like 4 or 5 cars, and they keep them all spaced out. It's a big parking lot they have up there, but FWC's been up there like every day, jumping in and driving up and down the river.
Yeah, I seen them last time we were out.
Every day. Every day I see one up there. So I just don't know how much longer it's really going to be like that because it feels like just being watched. I don't like it.
All right. Can't just go out and be out there.
Not like that. There's a lot of people that want to be out in the river because they can't go and do stuff too. So then it's more crowded. So my whole thing is I can't wait till it opens up because this is going to be a lot of trash out there that I know a lot of people are probably just not really worried about.
It's been bad.
We're going to get it.
Believe it or not.
We're going to hit it hard. And when we hit it hard, it's going to be a lot of footage.
Got the wetsuit in.
For it. Yeah, Trav got a wetsuit.
I'm planning on using it this weekend. I was going to use it last weekend, but I brought it with me. We had a whole bunch of stuff going on last weekend, so I didn't get to go out. I took the kayak out. I got some footage. I got some footage of some animals. I'm not going to tell you what kind. They're super up close, and I could have got messed up really bad, I'll tell you that. But I did it for you. Kind of bit for me, too, because I wanted to see it, and I couldn't see it from my angle. So I had to use the camera to get in there, and I was just like that far away from the camera. So it was a little bit dangerous, but it was cool. Cool shot. And
be safe.
Yeah, I try.
Do you have anything in your little booklet?
Yeah, no, we hit the tags.
Hit the 2 tags.
Oh yeah, no, we got a tag from Hike with Mike on why we started backpacking as well. We got 2 tags from Hike with Mike.
Well, the backpacking's kind of because I kind of took the Camelback.
You did.
It was more of like because like my buddies from Publix, they told me about this place that was what is it called? I can't remember right now. Why?
Raven Split?
No, it's that one part. That one
Tallulah Gorge.
No, North Carolina. The one place we went and stayed, and it had the box, and it was the.
Yeah, I remember what you're talking about. I just can't think of the name. It was some
State Gorgeous Park.
Yeah.
It has Rainbow Falls and Turtleback Falls, and there's like 2 other ones. Well, they told me about it, and I pretty much backpacked those. Those were the first 2 trails that I really went on, and that's when I stayed out there for the 3 days.
And then you took me back.
And then I took him back,
trip.
and we just I kept going back there. I know pretty much every step on that place. It's just hard for me to judge how far it is.
Oh, he should know how far it is. Let me tell you this. So the first night, right? So we get there. You park up at the top of the mountain, right? Beautiful view. We could have slept right there in the parking lot. It would have been great. The view was awesome.
I did the first time I ever went there.
Yeah, he did. I'm about to get to that. So we go all the way to the campsite. I'm talking it's a good 2-mile trek. Easy. At least 1 3/4 miles. Yeah. At least. So we trek down there. It's got a nice little pond on the left-hand side. You come down, and there's a picnic table and a fire pit and a lockbox because they have bad troubles with bears.
Really bad bears up there.
So we end up pulling this big tarp across the top. We knew rain was coming. We seen there was a storm coming. We weren't going to get in the hotel, none of that. We had planned on camping. So we ended up pulling up. It was later on in the day. We set up all of our stuff. Mav was going to try this neat little idea he had.
Smart.
It was a neat little idea, but he used too cheap of an emergency blanket. What he had done was he had his hammock, and then he ran the emergency blanket around his entire hammock.
I had a ridge line and then
and hung it over the ridge line, right up over him, and he could like slide it over him like a little taco.
And it was nice, but the thing of it is that when it rained, it made condensation, so then it was dripping.
Yep.
And it was a steady drip. And then also, I didn't have an actual tarp. I was just using that. And the rain just came in on my hammock, and I had to pack up.
It was like a 6x6 tarp. Like it was a tiny tarp. No, it was probably a little bit bigger than that. It was like a 6x8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little bit bigger on one side.
It was bigger. It was bigger than the first time I ever went out there.
Yeah.
The first time, like 4 years ago, before we even went out there, I went out there with that. Like literally, I mean, if I laid down on top of it, my toes and my head popped out, and my arms and hands. That was it. It was very tiny. It was like a kid's blanket almost.
Yeah, he had to curl up like a bagel.
But when I went with Travis, yeah, it was a little bit bigger, but it still did not work. And I ended up having to trek in the dark while it poured down rain. Hey man,
got his merch in, boy.
What's going on?
All right.
He said he's.
I'm glad we got everybody smooth.
Fly as a jet.
Yep.
Oh no, sorry.
Nicole, you weren't in for the original chat, but you're one of our go-getters. Be ready today. Drake's Dadgum Knives. All of our go-getters. If you haven't gotten if you didn't get a shirt, we're out of shirts right now. But if you want to send me your address, we'll shoot y'all some patch stickers we got. They look like this. So they're all embroidered stickers. So it's like a patch. But
you can sew it on your shirt if you'd like.
Yep. But it's trailtrashoutdoors@gmail.com. If you want to look us up on there and shoot us your physical address or whatever address you want it sent to, under what name. So whatever name you send me is what I'm going to send it as well. So if you want your name that's on YouTube, put it as that. If you want your name, your physical name, put that there. However you want to do it.
Can you get a link to the Patreon?
Yep.
We can put that in the description on the videos, can't we?
They're already in the description, and if you go back in all of our prior videos, normally what I do is we'll post the video and then I put it up after, which is probably what messes us up. I need to give Mav the link, so
I need the link.
We use his computer to upload,
hold on,
and I have it all on mine. So normally, because we're so split, it ends up jumbling it up a little bit. But yeah, we can post a link for the Patreon. If you got us on Facebook, I posted all that on Facebook as well. Patreon, we have just about everything. I went ahead and filled it out. Patreon, PayPal, Cash App. Because we have some people that don't want to do the Patreon but still send monthly. So they use Cash App. Or maybe they don't trust Cash App, so they use Patreon or not a PayPal. So we wanted to have options. Most of the time that's the way it is. Oh, check us out on Facebook. Oh, we don't have Facebook. We have Instagram, so got to cover all the ball.
I can't get the link.
If I get your address, Cliff, I'm stalking you, man. You're going to have a stalker, dude. You don't give me your address. I'm just playing.
It's time to do the dang bracelets.
That'd be expensive stalk,
How
bro.
long are these bracelets, man? Is it going to be able to like this, or is it going to be like this?
No, he's been making a lot. He's made.
I know. I'm messing with him.
Man, my fingers be hurting from one bracelet. I can only understand making a whole bunch.
Yeah, I'd take my time.
Damn, it's awesome to see you in here, man.
What's going on, guys?
Did you get your shirt?
Yeah. Appreciate y'all just stopping in. I didn't know how long you really wanted to do this, Travis, or I didn't know that was only what you had. So I don't really know what you want to catch up on, guys. So if y'all want to have any questions, anything like that, you'll go ahead and ask those right now before it comes up to, where you're like, we're going to get off here. So, yeah. If y'all got any questions, let us know. How much are the patches, Trav?
The patches we're doing for $5 plus shipping and handling, but there's no shipping and handling really, so $5. It's like 13 cents for a stamp. I'll cover the 13 cent, man. $5 for the patches. I haven't sent any like Canada or anything, so I'm not. Oh no, I did send one to Canada, so it was 2 stamps, not 1. So I think I'm good on that. So yeah, I got that $5 per patch.
Mm-hmm. And we do,
and all of it goes back in. Half the money goes back into ordering more patches. The other half goes into the channel. So we gotta get bags and stuff like that. Just re-up on bags.
Just give him your wrist sizes.
Wrist size? Oh, is that what you need? Wrist size? I thought I already sent that to you.
I think you did. I was just messing with him.
Oh.
50 cents for stamp. Yeah.
Yeah, stamps ain't bad. I cover stamp. That ain't nothing. I'm not worried about it. It's more about the message, you know. It's not about the money. It's about the message. I mean, we bought the shirts out of pocket and gave them all away.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't have any of the. I only have 2 shirts. Trav's only got 2 shirts.
Yep.
And we got a total of like almost 30 shirts. So, but the hats though, I mean, I got my hats. I'm sorry, I'm a hat guy. So once one goes,
if you didn't get a hat, it's Mav's fault.
I got like 2 hats. I'll part with, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to fight you.
No fighting for that, man.
I love my hats. I got one in the truck at all times, just in case if I forget it. I got it. Gotta have a hat.
Worried about me being redundant with my gear. This man's got 30 hats.
I got tons of hats. I'm a hat man.
Yeah,
well, I'm going bald. So if you ever see a spot right here,
we're in Florida over at Gardner. And I do not have a trail trash tattoo, but you best believe I will soon. I've already thought about that.
Where are you gonna get it?
My house?
No, where are you going to get it at on your body?
I don't know, man. I got room on my hands. My mom would kill me probably.
She said no, and you already did that one. So
I did do that.
You can't. I'm
gonna do it on my forehead. I'm dedicated.
I'd say that other leg you got, because don't you got another leg that hasn't one?
Yeah, I gotta do my calf.
No, on the other thigh. Yeah.
A whole outer calf, a whole fresh leg.
We found out. So yeah. Hopefully the next live he'll have it done, guys.
Yep. Well, children are back.
We are brothers. Yep. Yes, sir.
We're not twins, but we're brothers.
Yeah. Hey.
Well, welcome to the channel, Lone Outdoorsman. Great to see you in here. I'll make sure that we subscribe to you because we like to support everybody that supports us.
Gabaco.
Yes, Bobby Joe, artiste. I at least like to pride myself as an artiste.
He's pretty good.
Alrighty then.
Well, guys,
hold on, don't do it. I'm trying to.
No, I'm trying to think of something to say here.
Well, you've been gone for long enough, so. Yeah, I'm definitely not tattooing my eyelids.
Wait. Gators. Sorry.
Got to get you a trail trash hat, Mike.
We didn't get him.
We got to get him one. No, I only had so many hats, man. Somebody got all the hats.
Well, I'm sorry. I have to give you
Blake got a hat.
I have to give you one to give to get Hike. Well, Mike, I'm sorry I didn't know he didn't get one.
But I'm sure his son's gonna get his hat. He was already eyeing it up while he was here. I like that hat, Dad.
Yeah, Mallory. So, well, I'm happy to be doing this with him instead of somebody else, because I'd be mad if it wasn't wasn't him. We have so much fun with this. It gives us an excuse to go and spend time together.
Although he don't want to spend time with me no more.
Shut your mouth.
You don't want to hang out with me no more. I'm just an old, decrepit brother, man.
No.
Pizza sounds good. We had barbecue.
Cookies dipped in milk.
Yeah, man. I think we're about
refrigerator. Huh?
I think we're about wrapped up as far as
the
kids are coming up here.
Yeah, let's just wrap it up, guys. Sorry to make it so short, and sorry it's been so long.
Kids want to come up and hang out and play with the tents and stuff, and we're taking over the area.
Yeah, we got to get back to camping, guys.
I got you, Lone Outdoorsman.
But
just subscribe.
It's a good excuse. I mean,
I can sit here and talk to you all day.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really an excuse. The kids are there. But be ready. Send them private message with that info.
Yeah, for sure. Send us a message with the info if you want a patch.
It's okay, Denzel. We kind of had an off start. I didn't have my technical things in line, and I was messed up. So it was late, but we're glad you stopped by. Sorry we're making it, so short. Sorry, I'm trying to read too at the same time because everybody's coming in quick.
Sorry, I was saving a list to watch later.
I'll make sure to look out for the Georgia area code.
Pretty boy.
Oh, Mila? You talking about Mila?
Talking about the Don?
You talking about Mila? Because we ain't pretty.
He's dirty.
He's probably out there playing with the kids. So he likes hanging out with them. Cyrus.
Oh, yeah, will do. Hey, Cindy. My mother-in-law's in here.
What am I doing? You chop on my brother. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I enjoy doing it. I mean, I'm glad he pushed me to it because I was kind of like standoffish.
Y'all need to start messaging him and bugging him about editing these animal videos I got because you're gonna love them. They're gonna be great. I love them. I've already watched them like 3 or 4 times and they ain't even edited yet. I'm just watching the raw stuff. I'm telling you, there's some awesome shots.
But yeah, guys. I hope y'all have a good night. And Travis.
Yep. We love you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking it out.
Checking us out. We're I don't know if we'll have to get your footage, but we'll definitely be posting a video pretty shortly. I know what today is. Friday. So Tuesday we will not have a video, but depends on how long Travis's videos are. We could have one by Wednesday.
Yeah, it might have to be broke up into 2. Honestly, it's all one trip, but we're probably gonna have to break it up into 2.
It's a good.
Well, I wanted to please everybody, so I got some just solid nature shots. Unless we just do one video of just like nature, because that's literally all it is. I sat the camera down and left, and then come back and to an empty battery and a full SD card.
Because I haven't watched them because I'm lazy. But I'll get to it and see what we can come up with. But hopefully we can. I know Tuesday is definitely going to be a no-go since we're camping. But Wednesday, because it only takes me a couple days, I can put something together because I'm just so good.
Let's just not set a date so you're not rushed.
But I'm
check out for next week. We'll have something out next
Wednesday. You shut your mouth. I'll put it Wednesday.
You can. I'll pressure him Wednesday.
I'm back.
He's back now. He did one live.
He's
back.
trying me right now. Travis trying me.
You have a mic. Don't yell.
I'm as far away. Wednesday at 8.
How's it going, Jay's Catfishing? We were actually just about to
head out.
Yeah, we've been on for 45 minutes here. The kids actually left. We could actually stay on a little bit longer if everybody's down.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's left. Everybody hung in. Oh, I seen where you were talking about the tent. How the tent was working out, Colin. It's working out great. Actually turned me into kind of a tent guy. Not quite a tent guy, kind of a tent guy. I put my stuff in it. So it's getting used.
He's going to take the tent and the hammock.
I take them both,
He's going to sleep in the hammock, but the tent's going to be around the hammock.
For my stuff.
I
thought it was a good idea.
Now. I can see it now.
Wonderful. It's only 3.5 pounds. It's like I can leave it or not. Like, I mean, there's heavier stuff that I would be madder about, not having either one or the other. Like either a tent or a hammock. I know I hate sleeping on the ground, but at the same time, that thing is so sweet to set up. I'm not gonna lie.
I know he popped it up earlier in like
it's
4
quick.
or 5 minutes.
Bomb.
It's really
it's
quick.
Up, and everything is so tight. Just the it's a Big Agnes Burn Ridge 2. If you haven't heard me talk about it all, I won it from Tyler Woods Bushcraft, and ended up he forgot to send the poles and all that. I was like, don't even worry about that, man. And I ended up outsourcing some poles, so I'm all poled up and it's sitting over there. So I'd pick it up and bring it on the porch, but there's no room. It's literally that light. I could pick it all up over my head. That's how I shake it out. It's so easy to clean. I think that's my favorite thing. It's just easy to clean and keeps you out of the elements, and it's quick to pop up. But I do hate sleeping on the ground.
I'd have to have one and try it out, but I'm not going to spend the money on it for sure.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a tent guy, so I don't want to go there and not, you know what I'm saying? But like, if you let me borrow yours, maybe I might go and buy one. But my whole thing of it is like, I love just the hammock fact of being off the ground. Because I see on here some people ain't worried about the critters, but the critters, they're more worried about you, and they're going to come and defend their little home that you just laid on top of. So I mean,
see, I figure
if I hang in a
gets
tree,
me further away from the whippoorwill, since they like to eat on the ground. So if I just get up in the tree, then I'm away from the whippoorwill, and I don't have to worry about it.
Did you tell?
Oh man, well. It was wild. I swear this whippoorwill is out there.
Four whippoorwills live in this area, and Travis met one of them one night, and I tell you what,
I got so mad. I was yelling at him obscenities. I was so mad I was like trying to push my pillow over my head. Oh yeah,
and it's the same whippoorwill, and it's the same over
the same tone,
hours and hours and hours. Well, then I told Travis, like, hey, you know, there's another one too. So the one's over here and then one's over there, and it's like one next one, they're right after each other. So it's like a continuous. That's what it sounds like. Well, then another one came in and it's way over there. So it's like a trifecta. And then the fourth one decided that it was going to pop its butt over here out by this back area. And so I got them surrounded by whippoorwills whenever the moon comes out. So luckily it's not a full moon tonight whenever you hear no whippoorwills. Well, you don't want to sleep out here when it's full moon because they like to whip.
They're loud.
Woo-woo!
Yeah, they're loud. Yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy with it.
They like to feed on the moonlit night.
Yeah,
so they'll swoop down.
Yeah, the bugs on the outside of the trees where the moon shines down on a clear area.
Especially the spiders out here.
High trees, and they come out and they swoop down and eat the bugs. But they mostly stay up in the tree and whippoorwill all night for hours. I'm talking about hours. I'll wake up and will hear it, you know.
Seeing something
like, go to bed and wake up and then hear it again. It never goes away. Sometimes I hear them during the day. It's kind of weird, but they actually sleep during the day on the ground. A little neat nature fact.
Blake's leaving spiders out for me, trying to trap me.
I'm getting bit by mosquitoes.
I seen something. Oh yeah. Oh, and Cool Quest. I checked their channel out the other day. There's some new friends of mine. They got a nice little channel. I like their logo. Very.
Hey, I like Tyler Bush's thing.
Yeah, Tyler Wood's logo is awesome too. I like it a lot better than the older one. The older one was nice, but the newer one, if you look at a good logo, like anything, think of anything, Publix, Walmart, whatever, it can be broken down from something big to something small, and you can look at it and say, oh, I know what that is. You know, Publix is a green pea. You know, you see it and you know that's a Publix. Walmart's got the little dot with the little thingy too, or a smiley face. Yeah.
What does Gordon Ramsay say? Simple and elegant, or whatever. There's some kind of weird word that's very fancy that I don't know.
And yes, I missed that too, Colin. You did help me out finding those poles. I wouldn't have found those if you had not sent me that site.
He was
I was like, looking everywhere.
Where am I gonna find these poles? He couldn't find them.
It was
and then one day
outdated.
He called me. He was like, "Hey, I found the poles and I got my poles." And he like came out the next day and popped it up and slept in it. And I was surprised that he even slept in it because I knew he loves his hammocks. But now he likes a tent. Traitor.
Oh, get out of here, Blake. Don't look at my logo too long. You might catch feelings.
Oh.
He's got a picture of himself. You might have to sleep outside tonight, Blake, to keep on with that. No, big head. That's funny. Blake's a trip, man.
I mean, I could show y'all the logo. I don't know, y'all probably don't remember it. Some of y'all might, but it's literally something we like came up with the first night that we made the channel, and we just posted it up there. And the logo that we were looking at it today, and we were like, man,
our logo crazy how we come from that.
Good now.
Yeah, crazy how we come from that.
But like, there's always room for improvements, you know. But like, honestly, man, logos just need to fit, you know, your style. You know, what you like, what you think is gonna look good for your brand and what you're doing. You know, so that's pretty much what we did. We were like, you know, what do we think is gonna make it pop for us, and what colors do we like, and what you know, what things that really make us think, wow.
Yeah.
And I really like green. And I like, you know, he's talking about Publix. Publix has green, you know. Yeah. But I was thinking of stuff like that. So I mean,
we built our whole emblem off of their cycle symbol.
Yeah.
If you look at it, it's a recycle emblem.
Something.
The initial one was where it comes around on the ends. It was a arrow. It's like pointing in.
It was folded.
It was the tip of it looked like a tree. The tip of the arrow looked like a tree, and the rest just looked like an arrow. Yeah. It was the original for like a whole 24 hours until Mav got to designing.
I was like, I gotta go and try to craft something up. So I crafted this one up, and it's just we've done a little bit of twerks to it, and we've changed it, and it's gotten a lot better. I'm happy with. I like the patches. Trav tried to tell me, oh, we should have got the hats without the circle and done the out thing.
Yeah, I love that.
I think that looks better.
I love it.
Than the circle, but I still like the circle because it's like old fashioned. So
the circle is what you see.
It's cool
on every emblem. If you go to Facebook, if you go to whatever, they're all in a circle. So that's why the circle makes sense. Yeah. I just thought this would look neater on a shirt. If you wanted it on a shirt, if you wanted it on a jacket.
I was so against that. I was so against that.
Yeah, I went ahead and did it.
I was so against it. He went ahead, and that's the thing. Sometimes he has to do things on his own for it to work out because I'll just be knit.
Yeah, he'll tell me, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Man, I'm telling you, it's gonna look good, man. Just do it. And we do it, and it ends up working. So
yeah, it ended up working out perfect.
It is what it is.
But
Blake says that if he had his as a bumper sticker, since it's his face, it would be the last thing that someone sees before they tail in. And yeah. Appreciate that, Kill Quest. That's such a neat name too. I'm guessing that Kuel is your name, and then you just did a play on the quest. I want to say that's what you said in your intro video, that it was your last name, which is really neat. It looks Nordic or sounds Nordic.
Looks pretty cool too.
Yeah.
From far away, it just looks trippy, but then when you get close in it, you
can see what it is. 2K.
It's so small. Yeah, but from far away, it looks like a weird, cool design.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's like a diamond. It almost looks like a diamond. If the YouTube symbol wasn't there, it looks like a diamond. You know what I'm saying? From far away.
Right.
It's so small. It's a very tiny circle.
It's neat.
I can't even see the words on ours. God damn.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to see if I can see the words. I can't. All I see is a blop of green and yellow.
That's because you're blind. You talking about with ours?
Yeah. Look at it.
No, you can't. That's why the logo does all the work, man. That's why it's important to be able to. That's what I was saying. Even when it's small, the logo, just the shape to be recognizable. Hello, Natural State Gardener and Homestead. Have to grab you guys too. I don't have y'all either.
Or cool? I don't know.
It's cool. Cool Quest is how it's pronounced, but it's wrote Kuel, Kuel, or Kuel.
That's neat.
I'm staring at it. Kuhl. Oh man, I still said it wrong. Kuehl. I got it right that time. Jesus, my brain is broken.
We're bad with words.
Brain is broken. I gotta get the nature.
I really like yours, Cool Quest. I really like yours. I think it looks way.
All right, quit.
It catches my eyes. I keep looking at it. I'm telling you.
Got some brown there, buddy. No. Oh, I know your name, Mallory. For sure. How could we forget Mallory? We are from, if you wanted to, High Springs, Florida, if you wanted to like pinpoint a spot. High Springs, Florida. I'm staying in another city right now, but man,
we grew up in High Springs, Florida.
Yeah.
Our area code for years was High Springs, Florida. List of names that have with the channel.
It's moving while I'm trying to find it. It keeps messing me up. There we go. Asheville State. It's a long name.
Canadian Lady Michelle.
Where?
What? He said Canadian Lady Michelle.
What are you talking about, Blake?
Are you saying it's the Canadian? He was talking about her name. Mallory was talking about her name. In Homestead.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do too, Mallory. I seen you said you have a list of the channels. Really, all the people that I see I see them so many times. I know everybody. Like, I could honestly close my eyes and start listing names. Like, I know my people for sure. But I always mark down if somebody new. Like, I've never seen Natural State, Garner, Homestead before. So that's what I'm trying to do right now and function with y'all. But I can't do two things at once.
I mean, that's how Trav is, man. He likes staying up with
support people that support me, man, or us. That's what it's about. So none of us would be here if it wasn't for the other person, and that doesn't matter if you're doing YouTube or not. You know, whether you're a watcher or a creator, or you're just passing through, it doesn't matter. Everybody, we all need each other. So I don't understand why people are so mean to one another these days.
Oh, she was talking to Mark. I was wondering what's going on. It's just the chat is probably so behind. I don't know. I don't really like StreamYard.
Are we skipping a lot?
What did we use last time? No, we used StreamYard last time, I think. But we've only done it twice.
I think I have seen one of her videos before. No, I haven't. We're subscribed, but I never marked the video. That's why. Yeah, I think you want to call it a night for the night?
Yeah, we're going to have to call it a night. Here,
where
are we going kayaking tomorrow?
We're trying to give away our spot?
No, Blake said
so. Oh, Blake's going?
No, he said, where are you going kayaking tomorrow, guys?
If we do go anywhere, it's going to be on Santa Fe.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we'll go ahead and call it a night. It's been an hour.
You should do it live, Nicole. Everybody can go over there. You should do it right now. Your first live. That's the way to do it. You just got to dive in and get wet.
We already have people here.
You're going to feel uncomfortable no matter what you do.
Yeah, I talked this whole time, and the first time I think we went live, you go back, I didn't talk at all. So I put a sticker next to my camera, or cut out a face of a person that you're comfortable with, and then put it up by the camera. I look at the camera. Put it up at the camera, and then that way you can, see. Yeah.
Whoever you're talking to, you feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, but I mean, we should do the whole thing that they do where you rate or whatever it's called or whatever. It's just she wants to do it. Just get everybody over there.
Yeah, she wants to. If you want to do a raid, you don't talk too much, Colin. You type too much, not talk too much.
You type too much.
Nah, man, you know, I love the interaction, man. That's what it's all about, is interacting with one another. That's what makes us not want to get off, is whenever everybody's interacting with one another and we're all interacting with you at the same time. It's awesome. Gets everybody involved. And honestly, this fight's so big with the trash that we wouldn't be able to do it without everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, we go over there, it's so overwhelming. We'll go hit the same spot. We've been hitting the same spot since we started going the river, and there's trash on it every time. I get it, guaranteed one bag every time, guaranteed. And I'm not even going in the water yet. It's been either too cold, or the one time that I went, I didn't have the right gear. You know, we only got so many cans, and it was like stuff was wrapping up, and you know, our flippers were popping and the straps were breaking. It was just real old gear. We didn't have the right gear. So now that we're prepped up, I got my wetsuit. We're going to try and hit it up again. There's at least 3 cases, easy. Mav's got some fins. I got a wetsuit. So we got a blow up boat. We're going to blow it up and basically just dive down, come back up and throw all the trash in the boat.
Man. Boats kept coming by, and I was out there just snorkeling along, and they just didn't even care. So that's the biggest thing. But it looks like Nicole's gonna go live on Tyler's next, answering questions.
Oh yeah, you're gonna go. Honestly, that's a good way to go in for your first live.
Actually, I think that's how we did it too.
We jumped in on Tyler.
I think we jumped on Tyler, and then we did like a little jump off that and went into that.
Yeah. That's the way to do it, though.
I think someone told us to go. We did it. But yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end this. We've probably said it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, we have.
We feel bad.
All right.
We feel bad when we say bye. But all right, guys. Well, much love from Trail Trash. I'm Mav.
I'm Trav.
And
we're Trail Trash Outdoors.
We're Trail Trash Outdoors. I messed up on that, but y'all take it easy, guys, and have a great night. And hopefully we'll catch y'all later. Wednesday at 8. Remember, Wednesday at 8.
Yep. You got to stick to that Wednesday.